Hey, I just wanted to talk about this real quick because I made some posts about this incident, but Astroworld's festival keeps reporting my posts. If they want to silence something like this, I will keep posting more. Yesterday, the Travis Scott's Astroworld festival happened, a concert that's going on for days, starting from Houston with Travis Scott, Drake, SZA, and more artists to come. Yesterday, it was the opening of the Astroworld festival, the first concert out of the many to come in the next several days. The concert started normally in the Energy Park, with people waiting in the crowd to go into the concert, until Travis Scott's fans were breaking the gates of the concert area, causing a stampede over the gates. Hundreds of people destroyed the VIP security entrance, bypassing the checkpoint. People were trampled, and some were detained. Approximately 50,000 were in attendance at Astroworld. An eyewitness on the festival saw that the place was overcrowded, but the concert started normally. A very big mistake, because when the concert started, people were shoving around each other. The concert began, and in the first 30 seconds, people began to drown in other people. The place was extremely overcrowded. People weren't able to breathe. The others were crushed or unable to breathe inside the hot air. As the concert was continuing without any interruption, the shoving got harder and harder. The crowd got more and more violent as the people screamed for help. People were so squished that they could not breathe or even scream for security to help them. People started screaming more, and in this whole chaos, some fell down unconscious.
What the fuck is that?
People were passing out because they couldn't breathe, and the others were trampling them. The performance could have been stopped plenty of times. Listen carefully to the background of the crowd. The situation got worse and worse, but the concert didn't stop. When Travis Scott brought Drake in the concert, a trained medic was performing CPR on an unconscious girl. According to the medic, the other medical staff was completely inexperienced, and because of that, the girl died. Security tried to get to unconscious people in the crowd, trying to help them, but people were jumping on the cars of the security personnel. While this was happening, a man was asking for help to save lives and to stop the show. Instead of helping him, the others were booing him.
Y'all were in there, bro. Shut the fuck up. Exactly. Y'all were in there. People are fucking dying. I want to save somebody's life. That's somebody's kid.
Two hands to the sky.
I want to save them.
Two hands to the sky. Two hands up, y'all. Two hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me. Let's go.
One person shares his experience, saying that he couldn't breathe, and by pure luck, he went to the EMT and was saved. He saw people coming out of the concert with broken bones and bloody faces. He saw someone having a heart attack. It was so insane that the people were going up to the stage to beg for this concert to end because there were too many people passing out and dying. Travis Scott continued to sing as he watched an unconscious fan. Another fan saw on the VIP area being full of dead bodies, as he felt a demonic vibe, as he said.
And like, it just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like, it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. Like, just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like, I kid you not, like, in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted. And the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning black and blue. Like, I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like, once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like, this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like, that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like, people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like, help. The whole crowd was just going like, help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro.
A person pleaded for help to the cameraman, but he didn't do anything and told him to get down off the stage. People were still shoving each other and enjoying the concert like nothing was happening, like people weren't dead a few feet away from them. The music was still going on as medics were dragging dead bodies away. The concert ended eventually. 8 people died, and the number keeps increasing. 100 bodies and more had to be taken to the paramedics. One of them was a 10-year-old boy in a critical condition. Travis Scott's fans behaved as they were learned to behave by Travis Scott. In past concerts, people were passing out like it was normal, but this time it was different. The man that taught them to behave crazy in every concert watched them dying as he saw the consequences of his own behavior. There were many causes of this tragedy. There were many causes of this tragedy and many speculations. Was it the organizers' fault by selling too many tickets to a concert without caring about the overcrowding people? Was it the people's fault that they were pushing and shoving each other away because they wanted to go to the front to see Travis Scott on stage? Or was it Travis Scott's fault for not stopping the concert when he saw people passing out and some others begging him and the employees to stop the concert because people were dying? An investigation is still ongoing on this tragic incident, and there are many people to point at, but now people are still in the hospital. People are still reported dead. Some are still fighting for their lives. Just now, the Astroworld Festival social media has issued an apology that sounds more like an inconvenience than a public apology. And this is it so far. Rest in peace to all the people who lost their lives to this tragic incident, and courage to the injured. No one should have to die in their favorite artist's concert.